welcome back to my channel. Tonight is another football game, which means I am taking on another Fall in Love with Football challenge. This is the challenge where every time the Miami Dolphins play, I set myself up with a little goal and I get reading. So far, I maybe haven't been as successful as I maybe wanted to be, but every game I've done this, I've had fun. I've gotten to read more than I would have if I was just kind of lounging around. I've watched more football than I have in seasons, and I feel like I'm learning a little bit more. Maybe, just maybe. I also accidentally keep doing this thing where on reading challenge days, I get myself ready and I am reading really good books. So I end up reading a bunch of pages before I try to take on a challenge, and I did that to myself again. But I did save myself 100 pages of Zodiac Academy 7 Heartless Sky. So I know I will be able to crush that. I know I will crush it before the first quarter. And so I think that gives me a really great shot at reading over 200 pages tonight. So once the game starts, I will start my timer and get reading, and we'll see how I do. After I finish Zodiac Academy 7, I am going to have to start something else. I'm in the middle of Love Unwritten right now by Lauren Asher. That's a physical copy that I own and am annotating. And then I'm also reading The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This was the first of the reads for my No Buy TBR jar prompt that I'm taking on, and I'm almost 100 pages into that. So maybe I'll pick that up, especially because I've had success reading YA during these challenges, and that's a really easy story to fall into. So we are almost to game time. I definitely think I need a coffee, and I will keep you updated. The game is about to start. I'm going to start my timer, and I forgot to add that we have an extra added challenge this evening because it's Big Brother night and Big Brother is on too. So there are going to be so many distractions, but thankfully, like I mentioned, I'm in those last 100 pages of the Zodiac Academy book, so I'm going to be glued right in. But let's get started. I'm scared. We are about 10 minutes into the second quarter, and I felt like I started off pretty slow because I was a little distracted by Big Brother, but now that I'm reading, oh my gosh, there are a lot of things happening. I am scared. This is very, very much an action scene, and I am very worried about how it's all going to turn out. It is 12 seconds until the second quarter is over and it's halftime. I am 54 pages in. Ooh, things are really heating up, and I'm very scared. I am very, very scared. Okay, hi. It's the start of the fourth quarter. It is truly tragedy all throughout this house. Not only are the Dolphins losing, and it's not a great game, just not good stuff happening. I finished Heartless Sky, and I got done crying a couple minutes ago. Like, I didn't expect this much. Like, just savagery. Like, absolute savagery. And if you've read these books, or any of this author, it's two sisters. They write these author's notes at the end that are like cute and lighthearted, but also like kind of poking fun at the fact that they're torturing you. So yeah, I'm 98 pages in right now. No way I'm hitting 200. The stuff I was reading was just so intense. I had to take it slow, and so many things happened that I needed to dissect them. Now, I need to speed to the next book because we weren't left in a great spot. Like, most of the books kind of end in like a, I don't know, not as big of a cliffhanger as this one. I would have been very sad if I was reading these when they came out. That's why I like to read full series. But yeah, this is not going how I thought because that was so intense. Oh no. That is it. Another game finished, another challenge finished. This was another quick one, under 3 hours, 2 hours and 57 minutes. I didn't even come close to 200 pages. I did end up reading another 30 pages. I started Zodiac Academy 8. It's called Sorrow and Starlight, which that tracks. Like, I imagine there's going to be a lot of sorrow in this, and it is over 1,200 pages long, so I'm going to be reading it for a while, and I honestly think I'm going to read for a little bit longer. But as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had some fun, and this inspires you to challenge yourself to a reading count you don't really think you could reach. Have a great night.